Bitcoin is now sitting comfortably above 34k and went as high as 35k last night. And so in this video, we're going to look at if this is all just part of the ETF excitement or if the crypto winter is finally about to thaw. Today's episode is sponsored by Cake Wallet, where you can send, receive, and even exchange your crypto right from within the wallet. Cake Wallet is open source and non-custodial, so you control your own private keys, available today on iOS, macOS, Android, and Linux. And StealthEX, a privacy-centric crypto exchange which enables you to make crypto-to-crypto exchanges anonymously. Good evening everybody, and a warm welcome back to Enter Crypto with me, Chris Kenyon. Now today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin's parabolic rise to $35,000 last night. I don't think anybody in crypto slept. You know, it was really fascinating to watch it all play out. And so I just want to discuss in this video whether this is just down to the ETF and all the excitement that surrounds it, or if we're actually at the end of the crypto winter and we're about to enter a new bull market. So I found this article from CoinDesk. Let's just quickly read through it and then we'll cover it and see what we've learned after. So it was exciting enough for crypto observers when Bitcoin topped 31k on Monday and then its price went straight up. Late in the day, Bitcoin took out 32k, then 33, then 34, and finally $35,000 in just a few minutes. Perp contracts listed on Binance's exchange almost topped $36,000. The original cryptocurrency was back at levels last seen in May 2022, before the Terra Luna, Three Arrows Capital, Genesis and FTX debacles turned the mood so sour that Bitcoin approached 15k and the very survival of the industry was, to some, called into question. But the mood has improved markedly, fueled largely by prospects that Bitcoin ETFs, which promoters say will make it dramatically easier to buy Bitcoin, potentially hugely broadening the pool of potential investors, are on the way. Grayscale, which like CoinDesk is owned by Digital Currency Group, runs the biggest exchange-traded Bitcoin product at the moment, but it's structured as a trust which has shortcomings. The US's SEC has rejected its attempts to turn the product into a more appealing ETF, but a court recently blasted that rejection, and the SEC isn't appealing, boosting the odds that Grayscale will get itself an ETF. And BlackRock, of course, the world's largest asset manager, is high on Bitcoin's prospects and has its own Bitcoin ETF application in at the SEC, as do other conventional financial firms. And we're hearing from clients around the world about the need for crypto. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink recently told Fox Business. Fink put crypto in a rarefied company during the interview, saying it will be another haven asset for investors, similar to US Treasuries or gold, and he said that I believe crypto will play that type of role as a flight to quality, he told Fox Business. The BlackRock ETF has just showed up on the website of Depository Trust and Clearing Co., a key market utility in the US that processes all securities transactions. A normally boring page showed the prospective security with a unique ID number, known as a CUSIP, something all manner of stocks, bonds and other assets get, and its appearance on that page doesn't mean the ETF has been approved, but the fact that BlackRock has gone this far in its prep work certainly indicates optimism. All part of the process of bringing ETF to market, according to Bloomberg Intelligence's analyst Eric Balchunas. So what a night, guys. I mean, it was just crazy. I didn't think it was going to stop. And actually, I think a lot of people in crypto, including me, had forgotten what it's like for Bitcoin and crypto to go wild. You know, we got so used to it in sort of 2017 in that bull market, and then again in 2021 that it's been a couple of years since we've actually seen a proper, God candle, as they say. We've seen plenty of downside, obviously, but we haven't had any upside whatsoever where sort of Bitcoin just goes crazy. I mean, this morning I looked and it was up like 15% in the last 24 hours. That's just crazy. We haven't had that for such a long time. And it's this type of volatility that gets traders back in the market because there's money to be made. I mean, if you're going to go up 15% in one day, there's not many assets out there that will do that. And so there's a huge opportunity for traders and scalpers. So we'll have traders getting back interested into it. We've got institutional investors, you know, BlackRock, Grayscale, Fidelity, I think, have got an ETF or in talks with the SEC about starting an ETF. There's just so much going on at the moment that the average person, I think, just doesn't quite get yet. I think they just haven't quite understood and got the message through yet. But when it does and it all comes through and retail start coming in, I mean, it is going to go parabolic. And I can't see into the future, obviously, but I think the previous bull markets that we had in 2017, 2021 are going to look like, you know, a bull market for ants. I think this is going to be probably the last really crazy bull market for crypto. Now, that is just my personal opinion. I do not know what's going to happen in the future because nobody does, but it's just a feeling I get, and I can just see the excitement. We've got everything. It's kind of like when all the planets align, you know, we've got everything now for this. We didn't have, for example, the other bull markets, we didn't have institutional investors because they couldn't, it was too risky. We didn't have anything set up for that, but now we've got easy on-ramps, easy off-ramps for people to buy and to sell, whether it's retail, whether it's institutional investment now with the ETFs, which they're going to get approved. They are going to get approved this year. It's not going to be tomorrow, but this year, I am almost certain one or two of these ETFs are going to get approved, and that's going to be it. The floodgates will have opened after that, and it will, well, as always happens in crypto bull markets, we're going to get all the money flooding into Bitcoin. And then people are just naturally going to start looking at other altcoins, and that is where millionaires are going to be made. And this is why it's so important when we get a bear market and things are on, you know, everything's depressed and everyone's lost money, and we're all, you know, as far as price is going, it feels like it's not going to go anywhere. That's when it's so important to get to work and get things set up, because when the bull market comes, you want to be ready already. You want to be, you know, you don't want to be running around. You want to be in a comfortable position and ready and waiting for the bull market for when it does, so that you can just, you've got your bags, you've got your Bitcoin, you've got your ETH, you've got everything set up, ready to take full advantage when it takes off. You don't want to be like everybody else, jumping in at the last minute, wondering why you're getting a good price or you're not getting a good price. Is it going to keep going up? Is it not? Is it going to be, you know, am I better off waiting until tomorrow? Is it going to go down? So you don't want to be in these. These are extra decisions that you don't want. And extra decisions are obviously introduce extra risk. And nobody wants that. So an exciting article if you're interested in price. I know there's a lot of people out there in crypto that are not interested in price. I'm thinking about Monero guys mainly, that are just literally, as we say, in it for the tech. But they really are, you know, they're just constantly building. They never stop building, whether it's a bear market or a bull market. And that's why I got so much respect for the Monero community. Anyway, that's the article for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below if you got some value from this video, and if you've got any questions for me as well. Thanks very much, and I'll see you all tonight. Take care.